Welcome back. I am so happy to be joined by Cheryl Alberta from the Animal Assistance Group. How are you?
Fine.
Good. It's so good to have you here. Cheryl has the biggest heart, the best soul I think I've ever met of a person, and I appreciate you. Such a big soul for the pets. Now, we have a crisis in our city, and I'm going to let you do a lot of this talking because we just had a pre-interview conversation, and I'm shocked by this crisis that the city's in. So if you could explain what's going on, that would be great.
We have a really bad crisis in the city. There's an overpopulation of cats. Last year, a lot of cats got adopted and a lot of dogs. And there's no vet now to take them because they're not taking new clients. So they're not getting spayed or neutered, and we're going to have a real crisis this year. Mm-hmm. I have wrote to the government hoping for it to become an essential worker so I could get across to help these people that get these spays and neuters done. Even to the point where people have dogs that just need their needles updated. Mm-hmm. They can't get in because they don't have a vet.
Wow. So I know with the border crossing being closed, that has taken away from people going across to their vet if they should choose, because it is cheaper to do that. And you were saying that we have about 5 veterinarians in the Sault here on the Canadian side,
yeah,
and a few of them are closing?
There's 2 going to be closed this year, so we're going to have an even more crisis.
Mm-hmm.
I've called around to as far as Blind River, Espanola. Espanola wants like mega bucks. They're gouging. Mm-hmm. They want just $450 just to fix a male cat. So they're price gouging at the same time.
Okay.
They are not, Blind River's not taking new clients.
Mm-hmm.
Eye Lake, Bruce Mines.
No way. And also just to note that Cheryl has reached out to the Premier Doug Ford. She has reached out to our local aldermen. She has reached out to the mayor, to the city, and as well as Algoma Public Health to help you out, grant you this essential workers title, correct?
Right.
And you know, it's crazy because you talk about price gouging. The Ford government did say back, I don't know, remember the toilet paper incident, everybody was increasing their rates to purchase toilet paper. This is a problem that they are now gouging people to have their pets looked at. You're also saying if you haven't gone to your vet in a year that they charge you or they drop you?
They ask if you haven't seen your vet for over a year, they're not taking you on as a client.
Okay, all right. So as you have said, it is a crisis. What do you think makes this a crisis? Do you see several more cats and dogs in the city roaming, or how?
For instance, people are throwing kittens out. They're throwing cats out. You see them online all the time, but they get 5 months old. Just asking to somebody to take them because they can't take a vet. They can't get it spayed. They're spraying. So what are they going to need results? They throw them outside. They can't get a vet to get them fixed. And to call a vet, an emergency vet, just to have it looked at is $500 to walk in the door.
Yes, yeah. And so that's a lot of money. I mean, it's hard to budget for that kind of thing, especially when, there's a lot of other added expenses and people don't have their second job right now due to COVID. So this is a crisis. So you did reach out to the Premier about 3 days ago, so I know that's going to take a little bit. Yeah. But we are really hoping that this message gets across to the city and to the government officials within our municipality, because this is a part of a city issue and we need some help. So is there anything else you'd like to say today?
I just want to become an essential worker. I will do what there is to do. I can cross the bridge. They could put a tracker on me or whatever, right to my vets and turn around and come right back. Nothing more, nothing less, just in order to help the city over this crisis.
I told you, she's a super gentle soul, super amazing person. So I would really like to thank you for taking the time today as a pet person. I appreciate you, and I know that there's a lot of people in the city who are also pet people. Everybody should know that there is a website for TAG, TAAG, the Animal Assistance Group. Go to the animalassistancegroup.org for more information.
Yes.
And you do have a Facebook page as well, correct?
Yes, we do.
Come on, let's help support these. And while you're at it, donate some money to help out Cheryl and everybody who's doing things for our animals. Thank you so much for joining me today, Cheryl.
I might want to add, if they could write, everybody wants to write to the Premier itself.
Good idea.
It would really be helpful too.
Awesome, excellent. Now we will be airing this interview, and we'll put an article up as well to encourage people to support Cheryl in her effort to just help end this crisis with our animals. Thanks again, Cheryl. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
For more information on TAG, go to the animalassistancegroup.org. We'll be right back after this commercial break.